everybody. There's some breaking news today.
Money. Yep. Money.
Somebody's getting a hell of a contract. Patrick Mahomes just signed a 10-year extension.
Yep, 10-year extension.
Is that the first one in NFL?
Well,
player-wise,
because Gruden just signed, coach-wise. Yeah, that's insane. $503 million. Is that what it said?
Yeah, that's 10 years.
What's
10
the
years,
guarantee?
503. Go ahead.
$477 million.
Jeez.
$477 million in guarantees, and he has the opt-out. He has an out if the guarantee mechanisms are not exercised, and there's also a no trade clause.
Well, Kansas City's got their quarterback for the next 10 years.
12 years.
Yep, 2031 will be when he's a free agent. When he's
The rest of the Chiefs players are going to be looking for work soon.
Yeah, they said that he's
baby.
He's got 2 years left on the existing deal, and then this would start as an extension after the 2 years.
So he'd go to 2031.
And he's got $27 million.
Jesus.
He's got $27 million left on the first 2 years, unless if somehow they're tying some of this money into these next couple years, so that way that $503 million doesn't. I don't know the specifics. We just know that that's what it is.
Try front loading it,
because this just got announced, so everything's kind of coming out right now.
So we only know what has been announced as well.
It's insanity.
I mean, lock him up when you can.
If you break it down to just
10
years, $503 million, that's $50.3 million a year. But I read something else that it's going to be $45 million a year. So I'm guessing that they are going to front load some of that onto this the $27 million over the next 2 years. They're probably going to bump that up to $35 million a year or something, just so that the 10-year actual extension doesn't get.
I will say
swamped too bad.
I mean, it shows that he wants to be there, and it shows they want him there. So I mean,
he's willing to be there the whole.
Most players won't take 10-year contracts. I mean, with the way the league moves,
you want to get away.
You get a couple years, and then you want to get paid again.
And so with that being said,
somebody's not getting paid.
Yeah, somebody else is not getting paid. Chris Jones on the Chiefs is refusing to sign the tag. So
he made a comment, said, Le'Veon Bell showed everybody will get paid, by holding out.
Right.
He's just gonna get traded. I mean,
and
there ain't no way you can pay.
You got all this money wrapped up now.
And Mahomes.
Probably the best thing you can do is trade some of your good players like that for first-round picks, or you know what I mean, so you can draft some younger players. I mean, it is what it is. Every team's got to make sacrifices, I guess.
Right.
And that's.
I mean, you think you'd want to be there, knowing that you already.
Yeah, but you've already won. I mean,
take the payday.
He's got his one ring. Take the payday somewhere else.
A lot of players just want money. You know what I mean? I mean, everybody wants the Super Bowl, but once you already have it,
well, yeah,
I don't know. But that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I saw that news and I'm like, 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years. Yep.
I was like, that can't be real. Real.
That's baseball.
Yeah, we're looking at baseball contracts now.
So that brings up, more quarterbacks are going to want to get paid here soon, and what are they going to be worth,
Yeah, I agree with you. And it also, with him having an out in the contract, that brings up the next phase of the NFL modernizing a little bit. Are they going to start placing, player options, or after 5-6 years, you get that out?
Do we start seeing the franchise tag going away?
Right.
Like NBA.
That's kind of what I'm getting at. Is it going to go more player friendly, more
player
options? After your 6th year, you can opt into the final 4 years, or you can opt out of those years, or you can opt in 1 year at a time. I don't know, but I feel like this is kind of a modern contract. Mahomes signing this, it has a lot of modernization feels to this contract. So I'm hoping that the league kind of goes towards something like that. It's more player friendly that way.
I think we're going to start seeing all these other quarterbacks wanting to get paid. I think we're going to start seeing these kind of deals.
This set the bar right here. So this set the quarterback bar.
But to me, I mean, I can't see one of these other guys like we were mentioning Deshaun Watson, Dak Prescott, few other players. I don't think they should be making this kind of money. Now, look what Mahomes has done already. I mean, he's won a Super Bowl.
Right.
MVP.
His third year.
And he was MVP in 2018.
I mean, those other quarterbacks haven't done that. So why could they can't? To me, they can't say I want Mahomes money because until you've won a Super Bowl,
I mean, like
you get Mahomes money.
Like I said,
I don't think so.
Yeah, he set the bar. I'd say underneath that, I'd say Lamar. I know he hasn't won a playoff game, but what he's been able to do is kind of the same thing as Mahomes. He hasn't had the playoff wins, but he's won the MVP. I mean, they had a historic offense, but we'll see how he does in year 3.
Right. See if it continues.
They have Dak.
He's got a lot to prove still, I think.
Yeah, well, he's in Lamar's boat.
This year will be telling, I think.
We'll get into Dak in our Cowboys episode.
And Watson, it's so hard to judge Watson because he's on a bad team.
I would say, like Watson-wise, I don't think it'd be in his best interest to sign some, like a 10-year
I think he should go somewhere else. Minnesota?
Yeah, you never know. Maybe. I think that's it for Mahomes, though. Mahomes and Chris Jones. So.
Moneymaker.
Yep. All right. Tune in for the next episode.